Donald Trump has been the president of the United States for a little over a week right now, and he's been contributing in a pretty significant way to the crypto sphere, and in a lot of different ways, actually. Just to get you up to speed, I'm sure you've kind of heard about this in broad strokes, at least, especially if you've been following our content, but Trump launched his very own meme coin. Whether or not you approve of that, that's debatable, but the meme coin itself is TRUMP. The Trump family, of course, also started a DeFi platform, and they've been accumulating really millions of dollars worth of crypto. You've probably heard about this as well. It's called World Liberty Financial, whose ticker is very clever, WLFI, or WLFI. We're going to be deep diving into World Liberty Financial in this video, also taking a look at the WLFI token, what it's all about, whether that's something that you should consider investing into, and also take a look at World Liberty's portfolio of altcoins that they've been buying up very aggressively. And we're going to analyze whether or not World Liberty Financial represents the smart money in the crypto space whose actions you ought to be mimicking. Welcome to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. I wish you, the very best of luck if you choose to invest. Genuinely, I hope you do well. But regardless of what my opinions are, regardless of what I say, and my well-wishing aside, at the end of the day, I am still not a financial or investment advisor. I want you to keep that in mind, and also remember, of course, that by extension, this video is not official financial or investment advice. All right, so sometimes reality seems almost stranger than fiction. Let's begin by defining what World Liberty Financial is in the first place. Like I said, it's a DeFi protocol, and as part of the team, you can see Donald Trump and his three sons are involved in it. The project does have Donald Trump's official endorsement, and it saw the light of day 2 months before the US elections in November 2024. So it started out in September. However, and as you can see, the website has all kinds of disclaimers, a lot of fine print. One of them states that despite Trump's endorsement, WLFI neither employs him nor his family members as employees. So make of that what you will, but clearly the Trump family certainly is not directly involved with this company. World Liberty Financial should be a lending and borrowing platform. The lending platform is going to use Aave, hence its investment in AAVE tokens. However, the platform has not yet launched. Nonetheless, you can buy its WLFI token, and we're going to be discussing how that procedure works and more about WLFI in a moment. So the investments of World Liberty Financial are probably where you want to pay the most attention. These are endorsed by the 47th President of the United States, even if he's not an official employee. WLFI, chances are, may know something that the rest of the plebs, yourself, myself, probably are not aware of. And so for starters, their biggest investment, far and away their biggest investment, is in Ethereum, ticker, of course, ETH. According to Drops tab, WLFI holds 78,538.77 ETH, which is over 1,000 more ETH compared to yesterday, actually. According to Arkham here, there are some different numbers that are reflected. It states that WLFI only holds about 63,000 ETH. However, this does not include 19,500 staked ETH. According to the Lightest X account, which is a good one, by the way, I'd recommend you follow, WLFI just bought another 3,191 ETH, which would bring both lists into at least closer alignment. Either way, though, WLFI still is running a loss on their ETH holdings. Drops tab here shows this as being at about negative 11.5 million right now with the current price of ETH. But WLFI keeps investing in Ethereum, which is interesting and I think represents something. Because the fact of the matter is that not all that many people are excited about ETH right now. If we look at the last year, as shown here, for example, we can just see the very underwhelming sideways action. Ethereum is one of the most underperforming top tier coins, which leads us to think that maybe WLFI knows something, maybe they're trying to project something, tell us something, and are preparing themselves for an upcoming ETH pump. WLFI's second biggest investment is in wrapped Bitcoin. And to be precise, they hold 646.72 WBTC. This investment used to be in CBBTC. That's a wrapped BTC version with Coinbase as a custodian. This is an investment valued at about $67 million, and currently they're about $500,000 in profit. Now, there are probably different reasons why WLFI chooses to hold WBTC. The first of those reasons is that it's an ERC20 token, which is much easier to move around. Another reason can be that Justin Sun is an advisor to World Liberty Financial. BitGo, the custodian of WBTC, they recently partnered with Justin Sun's Tron project, so that's where this kind of connects. And so very simply, at least in theory, this could be WLFI's way of supporting Sun in return, showing some reciprocity. Because of course, as you may or may not know, Justin Sun bought $75 million worth of WLFI tokens. Another major holding by WLFI, in fact, their fourth biggest holding is, speaking of Justin Sun, Tron, TRX. WLFI invested $10 million in TRX. They are up modestly on that investment as of this recording. So could this be a potential conflict of interest for President Trump? Foreign states or businessmen can invest seemingly in WLFI tokens in return for favors. This is one of the questions that hovers around WLFI, and it's not a good look in my opinion. Hence that disclaimer that I mentioned earlier, right? They cover themselves in terms of the legalese that you're going to find in the fine print if ever you choose to read it. Chainlink, which is probably my personal favorite, is also on the list of WLFI investments. This is the leading oracle, of course, in the crypto space. World Liberty Financial invested $6.62 million in Link. Aave is next in the portfolio. Of course, I already mentioned why WLFI holds Aave, ticker AAVE. Their investment corresponds to $6.71 million in Aave. Ethena here is another one. They are a decentralized stablecoin protocol. Ticker is ENA. And this is a project that uses various crypto assets to create synthetic dollars called USDE. WLFI invested $5.15 million in Ethena. Movement is the latest investment of WLFI. Ticker is MOVE, M-O-V-E. WLFI acquired $1.88 million worth of the token. This is a layer 2 on Ethereum, so like SUI and Aptos. It also uses, as the name implies, the Move programming language. And finally, WLFI has invested into one of the leading RWA, that's real-world asset protocols. They invested $259,000 into Ondo Finance, ticker ONDO. This Altcoin Buzz video is brought to you by the Phantom Wallet integration with SUI. Because one thing is clear in this market, the top two ecosystems that are absolutely crushing it are Solana and SUI. Solana is up 250% in the last year. SUI is up even more, double that in fact, so up over 500%. And many of you are kind of like us in that you like both tokens and you approve of both ecosystems. But they are totally isolated from each other with their own wallets, their own protocols, all that kind of stuff. And that's been a problem until now, because we have a new integration here that we're sharing with you that should blow your mind. With more than 15 million users, half of which came online in the last year, in 2024, the Phantom wallet is the most popular wallet on Solana. With it, you can do everything you need for meme coins or anything else you may require on Solana. It is a great wallet. It also has integrations for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Polygon blockchains as well. And aside from SUI, this covers nearly all important blockchains. And so we're excited to let you know that Phantom's newest integration is going to be with SUI. This week, the integration goes live for all SUI users. You are going to be able to support your activities in the two fastest growing ecosystems from the same excellent wallet. Phantom, of course, is already a leading wallet, and while we like the native SUI wallet, it can be limiting to be on one blockchain only. You will be able to use both or the Phantom wallet for convenience to buy memes or NFTs or games or whatever across either chain. And if you need to bridge between the two, Wormhole, Portal, and a couple of other bridges can help you with that as well. SUI holders are going to see a nice bump in adoption from support of one of the biggest wallets in the industry. Solana lending protocol, Save Finance, they recently added support for the SUI Lend protocol. We expect to see more integrations and support after this wallet integration. And the way we see it, Solana, Phantom, and SUI all win from this deal. So should you invest in the WLFI token? Well, here's our take. And look, usually I'm cautiously optimistic, but in this case, I'm going to posit that this may not be such a good idea, actually. First of all, In contrast to your average DeFi protocol, the WLFI token's only use case is for governance. Once you buy the token, you can't transfer it, not to another wallet, nor can you sell it. Shown here is an excerpt from its token sale terms and conditions webpage. Quote, all WLFI will be non-transferable and locked indefinitely in a wallet or smart contract. You should think of your purchase of tokens like other non-refundable purchases of goods and services and accept the risk that once you've paid the purchase price, your interest in the token may decline and you have no expectation of resale of the token. At some stage, a governance vote could potentially unlock the tokens, but that's not something that we can guarantee. And until that moment, your tokens are going to sit idle in your wallet. In the United States, only accredited investors under Rule 506C of Regulation D under the Securities Act can buy WLFI. These are vetted investors with high incomes. So in my opinion, it's probably a good idea to follow the portfolio of World Liberty Financial, but it may be in your best interest to avoid the WLFI token. That's just my take. If you want to launch into this discussion more or seek out more of our resources that are always available, then you can check us out and join the discussion on Discord. Also follow us on X. As always, links are in the description.